Robbie, the Rocks have won here on penalties at South Park. Boy, did we make hard work of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Coming off the back of giving the 2 goals away in the last 10 minutes on Saturday, you'd have thought we haven't learned. And to give them 2 goals early on, gives a mountain to climb. And great credit to the players because they showed determination, they showed bravery in the second half, and we got the 2 goals. It was a great finish from Geordie, and then obviously Brad's whipped a great ball in, and obviously Keaton's knocked it into the back stick. So we had other chances as well. I mean, they had the crossbar late on when the game was stretched, but I thought over the course of the game, given that we'd give 2 sloppy goals, I thought we deserved it.
Seems to come from 2 mistakes. The first one, does that go down as Amadou's mistake, or is that a bit harsh?
Well, I think if you're watching the game like I'm watching it, there's only one person you can lay blame on, and Amadou knows that. He's a great lad, and he knows he should have done better with the first goal. And we can't just gift teams unopposed easy chances to score, and for a ball that's 80 yards away from them, it's very disappointing from us. But let's just look at the positives. That listen, it's the FA Cup. You have upsets throughout every level of the qualifying rounds, the actual rounds itself. That when the big hitters come in, there's always upsets, and it's never easy football. And just because you play a team that are in a lower division, you haven't got a God-given right just to turn up and win games. And it comes from hard work, dedication, and being switched on, and treating every game as though it's your last game, and treating it with respect. And I think, I'm not saying the players didn't treat it with respect in the first half, but we just give 2 sloppy goals away that, it affects you mentally as well when you give goals away as poor as that. So great credit to the players. We spoke to them at half time and said, listen, if we get the next one, I fancied us to go on and get 3 or 4. It wasn't to be. We had to settle for 2. And then obviously you got a penalty drama at the end. So I was always confident with our players and certainly our goalkeeper that we were in a good, strong position for that.
When Geordie's hit both posts, were you thinking, here we go again?
No, I thought we would get chances. I knew we would get chances. And like you say, off that disappointment, you got to give the lads great credit because we went again and we tried to score. And like you say, Geordie kept on going, wasn't defeated, and he scored a great goal. And then obviously we've gone on again and scored a second, which is very pleasing because you could lose here. Because they had some good players. They were a good side in terms of they had a lot of pace, they had a lot of energy, and they gave us the problems tonight.
What was the view from yourself on the bench? We were just behind you. We had the view on that Aston Lee's injury. It wasn't the best tackle, and the reaction of some of the bench and the players for laughing really upset me and Pete. I don't know how you viewed it.
Yeah, you don't get involved in that. I mean, they'll be disappointed with that, really. If you look at it, nobody wants to see a player centre off and B, anybody injured. But you've got to say he's lunged in. There's intent there. His feet are off the ground, and it's a straight. If you're not going to get set red cards for that, then what's the point? And the worrying thing is, I spoke to the linesman who was 5 yards away from me, who totally agreed with me. So surely he can intervene there and say, listen, flag it. It's a red card. But and I'll go back to it. I don't want players sent off, but I don't want bad tackles like that. And that's like season-ending tackles.
And we talk about players being confidence players. Bradley Lethbridge does seem to be a confidence player, and he's the one that won it tonight. Lethbridge has won it for the Rocks. How much confidence is that going to give Brad moving forward that he's the one that's won it?
Well, we hope he gives him confidence because he set the second goal up as well with a free kick. So Brad's been a slow process for pre-season. Hopefully he's finally getting into some sort of shape where he can start soon. And we've got to keep pushing hard, keep dedicating himself and keep his head down, keep working hard because, like I say, hopefully that'll give him a bit of a taste, a bit of a lift, to go on now and start, producing on a regular basis.
It's back to league football on Saturday. I'll ask you the obvious question. I'm expecting an obvious answer. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Who do you want?
Listen, I would love a home draw. I know that's cliche, but it'd just be nice to have a home draw, and it's been so long since we've played at Nywood Lane. I just feel like, just desperate for the players to get on there and just desperate to be out and about, around the stadium and around the ground. And I can't wait for that to happen again, hopefully, because you never know what's happening around the corner. But fingers crossed that we get to do that, and just a home draw would be great.
And it is now league football on Saturday against Haringey. They're a decent side on that 3G pitch. What sort of test do you expect up there in North London and White Hart Lane?
Tough, very tough, because yes, they didn't have a particularly strong season last season, but they are a strong team, but they are a good outfit.
Oh mate, Tommy Lee was different level tonight. Tommy Lee, oh
Yeah.
my God, you see his
So-
pen? Oh my God.
So we know it's going to be tough. Never get no games easy, and we've got to treat it with the same respect as we always do. And we have to, we know it's going to be a tough game, obviously, minus Joe Cook, which is a big blow for us. But it's a chance for somebody to step in there and contribute to, hopefully, a victory.
How much do you owe the win to James Crane tonight? Because I thought Crane, he was absolutely superb on the bench, although he's not listening now, having given us Jip in the interview.
Yeah, no, he was. Listen, Crane is infectious, so I'm pretty sure he'll tell me that he had something to do with putting their players off for the penalties. So he's got to contribute somehow, because he can't contribute yet at the minute because he's injured. So, that's what happens when you get really old. You get injuries, and hopefully he'll be back sooner rather than later.
Cheers, Crane. Cheers, Blakey. Absolutely superb.
Cheers, Craney.
Cheers.
Cheers, all the best. Top man.
Cheers.